and good day. My name is Jürgen Steinmetz from eTurboNews, and this is a breaking news update. For more news updates and shows, please go to youtube.com/travel news group. youtube.com/travel news group. Here's our update.
U.S. reopening, full vaccination and a negative COVID-19 test required. Biden administration announced that the United States would move away from the country-by-country restrictions previously applied and adopt a policy that relies primarily on vaccination to advance the safe resumption of international air travel to the U.S. U.S. travel restrictions, imposed in March 2020 and renewed by Biden earlier this year, will be lifted in 2 weeks. Outgoing restrictions will be replaced by new restrictions involving vaccination status and contact tracing. The accepted vaccines will be only those approved or authorized by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration or the World Health Organization. The White House has announced that international visitors entering the U.S. upon countries reopening on November 8 will have to present a proof of full vaccination and a negative results of a COVID-19 test upon arrival. In a statement issued today, Biden administration announced that the United States would move away from the country-by-country restrictions previously applied and adopt a policy that relies primarily on vaccination to advance the safe resumption of international air travel to the U.S. U.S. COVID-19 travel restrictions, enacted in March 2020 and renewed earlier this year, will be lifted in 2 weeks, but will be replaced by new restrictions involving vaccination status and contact tracing. Only vaccines approved or authorized by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration or the World Health Organization will be acceptable from the foreigners wishing to enter the United States. Air carriers will be required to verify passengers' proof of vaccination against coronavirus and provide their contact information to U.S. federal authorities. Even fully vaccinated foreign visitors will still have to submit a negative COVID-19 test taken in the final 3 days before their flight. Foreign travelers without proof of full COVID-19 vaccination will have to present a same-day negative test, according to U.S. officials. There are some exceptions, but they will apply primarily to the travelers under the age of 18 who have to show a negative test, even if traveling with fully vaccinated adults and those with valid documented medical reasons preventing them from being vaccinated. Those traveling on non-tourist visas from countries with low vaccine availability will also be exempt. Unvaccinated foreigners will have to show proof of a pre-departure negative COVID-19 test, wear a mask on the flight, present proof of post-arrival COVID-19 testing, and quarantine upon arrival to the U.S., complying with other measures as determined by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, U.S. administration statement said. The U.S. has been hinting it would lift the travel restrictions since late September, but Monday's announcement gave the details and the expected date. In March 2020, the Trump administration restricted non-Americans from flying in from the UK, the European Union, China, India, South Africa, and Brazil to prevent the spread of the coronavirus. Current U.S. administration extended the ban once President Biden was sworn into office in January.
Thank you for listening to our news update. There's more on youtube.com/travel news group, or you can read us, of course, in going to our news portal at eTurboNews.com or travelnews.online.